Alright, in this video I'm working on the tree and the roots, and I have one goal. I want to be better this week than I was last week. My name's John Baxter, and I'm attempting to make $1,000 per month building software businesses. To make it even harder, I have a full-time job and 2 kids keeping me on my toes. Let's get to it. So the Tree and the Roots is a website that lets you create a timeline for your life. So the idea is that you create it for yourself, and then also you share it, which you share with your family, and then they create timelines about their lives. So last week I had 28 website visitors to the site. 5 of those people signed up, which is a 17% conversion rate. Obviously super low numbers, but still that's quite promising. And of those 5 that signed up, 1 of them invited a family member and 0 actually started their timelines. So this week I want to improve on that. All of the visitors last week came via my app History Timelines, which I've spoke about in other videos. And this week I'm going to cheat a little bit and I'm going to do some Facebook ads. I'm going to spend around 100 Australian dollars, which is about 66 US dollars. See if that can get some more website visitors and hopefully some more signups. So first I'm going to walk you through my process of creating a Facebook ad. Alright, so to run a Facebook ad, I'm going to have a look at one I've done previously. I ran one before Christmas. I spent 50 Australian dollars and it ended up with 193 link clicks. I don't think that's a bad result. I'm not 100% sure. So if you know, I'd love to hear it. So yeah, if we look at those results, cost per click was 25 cents, which is similar to other ones. But yeah, so with that ad, it was actually a Christmas ad. So if we have a look at what the actual ad was, yeah, capture family stories. Parents and grandparents have incredible stories. We want to help you capture them for future generations to come. Turn these memories into a beautiful timeline for free today. And then I used a picture that I created using ChatGPT. But it's obviously a Christmas scene and grandparents and mother reading to their daughter. So then also with the locations, I actually went for states in the US, thinking that might be better. And then also I went with just women in, I think, 30 to 60s age. So I am going to experiment a little bit with that, with that this time. The one thing I am going to change is I'm going to keep the ads local to where I am. And the reason for that is next week I might be doing things that don't scale, as they say, as the YC mantra, and I might actually try and reach out to some people that have tried to create timelines and say that I'll help you if, you know, maybe meet up if that's an option, obviously, or over FaceTime and help them create their timeline. I'm going to do it with my mum and dad. So yeah, but for this week I'm just going to focus on getting some more website visitors and getting some more signups. So let's do this ad. Alright, so I've done my ad. Here it is. I ended up picking this picture because I thought it was nice that the grandchild was hugging the grandma rather than all the others were the opposite way around. And then also it looks quite nice in this view. So my goal is get more website visitors. The ad text is the same as what I mentioned earlier, same with the title. I've kept the button the same. The link is still to the home page. The big difference between now and last time I did ads is that it's currently not paid, whereas beforehand there was a pricing for the tree and the roots. So that'll be interesting to see if that changes anything. I've ticked this Advantage plus Creative on, and that's just these different views. So it does this one, which is a little bit weird, but yeah, we'll see. No, so then the audience. So I've kept the audience as Australia and near me. I've kept the same age, 30 to 65, but I've gone 65 plus this time. And then I've made the interests as storytelling, grandparents and parents. And the other thing I've done men and women for this ad, to see if that changes anything. So honestly, sometimes with Facebook ads, I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. So if anyone has any feedback, I would genuinely love to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing $15 a day. I'll probably only run it for 6 days, and then after that, just see how it goes and see what happens, and then maybe explore other marketing avenues that are maybe cheaper and to get me started. But that is basically it. So 2 days into this Facebook ad, running these Facebook ads, I've got 39 visitors to the website, and I've had 4 sign-ups. So that's a 10% conversion rate, which is down, but one of those sign-ups was a friend of mine, so the conversion rate is even lower. See, I thought this would be interesting to show you. If we look at Google Analytics, so we've had 22 visitors from Facebook, apparently. Well, you can add the 2 here, and that comes up to 9 or about 10 engaged sessions, whereas History Timelines in that same period of time has brought 8 visitors, but 8 of those are engaged, which I think is really interesting. And then you look at Facebook, and it's saying 56 clicks, but yet I'm getting 22. But I think that's because GA4 is just out of date. And then the GA4 Google tags, well, that's even more behind. It's like a day behind, and it's only showing 8 people have landed on the landing page. 3 have got through the get started, and 2 of those have signed up. So that's obviously missing some data at the moment. But what that means for me is I'm just going to do a few updates to the landing page. I'm going to have a look at the landing page and just do some updates and see what happens. This isn't enough data to make any radical decisions off, so I think I can fiddle about with the landing page and just see if that makes a change. So okay, and so this is the now old History Timelines landing page. All I've made changes to are this top part of the landing page. So everyone has a story to tell. We believe that everyone's life is unique. I've read this before, but that's out with the old, in with the new. So here we go. Your stories matter. Your family stories matter. Capture them for generations to come. And then I've got the same text there again. So I was going to get rid of that text and just leave it as this, but I thought maybe it does need that extra explanation. But this header, this is what I've just focused on. I think this captures sort of the why of what I'm trying to do with the tree and the roots a little bit better, and will hopefully, the way it's worded will hopefully capture people's attentions. So I like the way it looks here a bit better than it looks on mobile, because I like the way it steps down, but I think on mobile it's still okay. So and then I've also removed this second button, just the one call to action, see if that makes any difference. So that's it. I don't have time to do much more, unfortunately, but we'll see how that performs. Thanks. So, 109 visitors to the website so far, and 7 sign-ups. But right now, my focus is enjoying this view. Oh, it's hot today and I'm sweating. So the scores on the doors at the end of the week were 149 website visitors and 12 sign-ups. So of those 12 sign-ups, 0 people created do you like my little buddies behind me? 0 people created their timeline and 0 invited family members. So there's lots of work to do. So my learnings from spending that $150 were that, firstly, paid ads just aren't right for the Tree in the Roots right now. I don't have enough money to spend to optimize them enough and get them doing what I need. And secondly, this is the biggest learning, is that most of my sign-ups from last week, even with the paid ads, most of them came from history timelines. Hey. Water. Yeah, I'll get you some water. Hang on. You can see me. Where were we? So, like I said, most of my sign-ups came from history timelines. So that means, for me, I'm going to focus solely on history timelines for the next few weeks at least, just because I feel like there's so much juice to be squeezed out of that lemon. And a byproduct of that is that we get, on the Tree in the Roots, get more data to make some proper decisions with. So then thirdly, the thing I've learned is that people just aren't making their timelines or telling their stories, so they're not actually getting any use out of the app. That is a problem that needs to be solved, and I'm going to figure out when to do that. But for now, I think I'm going to focus on history timelines and figure out that other problem later. Cool. Hope everyone has a great week. Thanks.